Why are we all okay with being paid so little? How has the country not fallen apart yet when most people I know are barely making it? Quote, because they are making it. Historically, you don't get a revolt or rebellion or collapse until the population can't make it anymore. By that I mean, there is no choice between detergent or food. It's food or death. We aren't quite there yet. Yes, it's on the horizon if something doesn't change. But we still have a way to go. And keep in mind that distractions prolong the inevitable in incredible ways. The political power of bread and circuses has been known about for a long time. I'm more concerned about how the price of goods in the last few years has skyrocketed. Rent in my area in 20,182,019 was $750. Now it's $1,100. My grocery bill has doubled. The price of lumber has doubled. During the summer of 2022 I had to stop traveling to endure when gas was $5.49. Regardless of how much I'm paid, it doesn't address the underlying problem that this is not normal. Life never used to be this expensive. Because in a lot of cases, the other option is to be okay with not having any income. If your other option is making $100,000, you are likely not making minimum wage. For a lot of people who are in this position, this would mean being homeless. Becoming homeless has very minimal impact on whether the country raises minimum wage and has a huge impact on personal well-being. Because we do what we can to survive. Sometimes even the jobs they pay a lot take up most of your time or don't make you happy. What's the other option? It's not like people can just say to their boss, hey, I'm not okay with living paycheck to paycheck and being unable to afford proper vacations and doctor visits. So just go ahead and start paying me $40 per hour. Okay, thanks, bye. No one is okay with it. We just don't have other realistic options, so we deal with what we have to. I've left every job I've been in for greener pastures, after they denied my request for the appropriate cost of living adjustments. It takes luck and a stable base that some people don't have the luxury of. But it seriously looks like the only way to survive now is job hopping for minor increases in wages. Just to keep up. Eventually you should be able to break through to the next bracket, but the system is designed to keep you starving to force us all to keep working. What good does it really do to raise the minimum wage? Or raise a person's pay? My raise was 3% this year. When the price of necessities rises at a higher rate than what the people get paid consistently. The raise in health insurance alone ate most of that raise up. There's no getting ahead for the little guys. Though the higher executives, already making $90,100 plus to my meager $28,000 a year, get 6 and 8% raises on that huge amount to sit on their ass and delegate? Badly, I might add. I had read that the goal was rich and poor and no in between being the end goal. The middle wage earner would eventually slide into the poor category. The poor depend on Medicaid and help with rent, utilities, food and medical, etc. Depending on those things makes them dependent on the government. Dependence on the government means the government has control over those people. And that is the goal: control. I can't say it's fact or fiction, but I am beginning to wonder. Most people don't realize how important an education is until they're stuck in low-paying jobs in their late 20s without the ability to buy a home or make ends meet. Or, they don't have a marketable degree enough to get hired on at a company. I am absolutely thankful we have people who study art and major in art history and can teach the rest of us. But there are maybe hundreds of jobs nationwide versus thousands and thousands of jobs as a nurse. Just for example, I make $20.64 hourly, $30.96 overtime. And I'm struggling here. I also live in a major city. Single with no kids. Yet, living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not sure how anyone is even making it in this country, tbh. It's a scam. Well, the other choice is having no income. So, bad premise. No one is okay with it, that just don't have other options. I make $25 an hour and I live paycheck to paycheck every month. It's super depressing. I am starting to have no motivation or ambition. How are you defining being okay with it? Pretty sure we're all pissed, but we can't do much about it. The billionaires in Ivory Towers can't hear the screams of the people they crush under their heels. There will be no satisfaction until the infinite growth pops. Trying to reason with people who think they have a chance at becoming millionaires when they make just enough to do a Disney vacation on credit every 2 years is impossible until those luxuries are taken away. This, compounded with an older and conservative generation who refuses to look inward and confront biases based on old standards and racism that have only worked for middle and high-class people that are dead and are dying, will result in bad times ahead. I worry. We're not, but we spend energy in the wrong places. Take a peek at the all-time highest net income for the 8 biggest corporations in all the land. It's right around the time everyone and their mom was worked up about Trump or Biden or whatever the hell is going on with the Queen. Just to further prove this point, the Chinese spy balloon. How many memes have you seen about that just on this platform? Now, how many posts do you see from people actually trying to band together and make actual life better? Because I don't see that many. I doubt there is a single person on earth who would say no to a pay raise, but unfortunately the overlords became overlords through greed and plan on staying there. There is nothing that can be done to change the state of slave wages. Throughout history, the majority of people are taken advantage of by royalty, and we are really not far removed from that. Normalization and not as bad BS. America has always been a place where the poor are just left to fend for themselves. People are okay with it because they don't know any different. I think outsourcing all of our manufacturing industry to China plays a big role in this. I'm not super educated on the topic, but if someone who is could tell me why I'm wrong or elaborate on why I'm right, that would be cool.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicuricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.